Good afternoon, comic book fans. Welcome back to Comics in 5 Minutes. No, not Comics in 5 Minutes. Went the wrong part there. This is the new comic book day thing that we didn't really have a big one last week, so we're doing a bumper-sized one this week. You may wonder why the background is slightly different. Because there's so much stuff that's come this week, effectively 2 weeks delivery at the same time. I've got 3 boxes worth of stock, just comic books alone, plus all the other stuff. And I figured it's going to be easier just to move where I am, rather than try and move all of this over. So I've done my best here. You've basically got a few more of like random back issues that I've got kicking around. It's not morning anymore. It should have been morning. We're supposed to have had delivery at like 8:30 in the morning. Didn't arrive until like 20 past 11. And we also had, really confusingly, we got sent some stuff we didn't want, so we had to return them. And the guy who uses a delivery, usually here at 8:30 in the morning, turns up 10 minutes ago to collect them. And the actual delivery was a totally different guy who came late. But the guy who uses delivery said, yeah, he could have done it. He had nothing on his truck. He only did like 5 deliveries. So he could have been here this morning, and I could have already been like well on with this one. So I'm very sorry it's late. It's a little bit of an issue with how TNT operates and how Diamond Comics UK seem to struggle a little bit with how they talk to them. But yes, here we are. We have a whole bunch of new comic books. Before we get on with that one, brief little thing on the League of Comic Geeks, which I keep mentioning, but to be honest, I think everyone who watches this video probably actually has already things set up already, just in case. Next Monday, I've got to get a new diamond order together, give a couple of days time to make sure it's going to be done, and that means I'm going to have to basically have everyone on by then. If you haven't already done it, I'm going to have to make an account for you. I don't want to do this because we've still got like about half the people haven't even signed up yet. It's going to take me an entire day to just get started on it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it, and it means you people won't have control over your account. If you want to make changes, you still need to message me and I'll still need to do it until you actually create your own account, because you won't have access to it because it won't be a second account. It'll be literally a fake one I've made for you, and that's it. Now, then, I can do this, but it's just time consuming. Is what I was really hoping everyone would do it themselves, so I could have a bit more of an easy time with the whole thing. Anyway, that's for the future. For now, we have new stuff to talk about. I'm going to do my best to stay in shot on this one, but we've still got a lot of stuff, so we'll see how it goes. First up, I'm going to show you the back of the box. The Bishoju Beetlejuice. Now, the back of the box always has like a better version of it, simply because that's what the front looks like. And unless you're in to actually hold it up to the right angle of the light and see through the multiple layers of plastic, you're not going to get much. So the actual pictures on the back show you a way better view of what it's going to look like, including the handbook for the recently deceased, which is one of my favourite touches on that one. Has been ordered for somebody, this one, but we can get things like this if you want them. Speaking of things that's been ordered for people, we've got a whole bunch of the Marvel Legends Into Spider-Verse ones. 3 of these have been ordered, I believe. I think I've got 1 extras for the, because I like the figure. But we have doubles of everything that's been ordered, so we still have them in. The one we just got the one of, I think this... Actually, I can't remember this one has been ordered. This is the odd one. Sorry, trying to get the... I'm not used to the light being where it is here. I'm trying to figure out this properly. There we go. But yes, Prowler, as he appears in the movie, which is an excellent movie, by the way. Everyone should watch it. One that's probably going to be very popular, Gwen Stacy. Because it's got a little spider ham in there as well, which is very, very funky. One which my favourite Spider-Man character at the moment, Miles Morales, in his pre-done get-up, where he's basically still wearing shorts and the jacket over the top. It's very, very cool, kind of like nice little mix of it. And the one which I actually personally think is the best is Peter B. Parker. And don't get me wrong, it's a very, very cool figure anyway. I like the fact they give him different hand and a little milkshake thing there. Most of everyone is the alternate head. I'll try and get that into the light there, where he's almost wearing the mask with the one eyebrow raised. Can't help but feel that is just like a brilliant little touch there. Right, just need to put these to one side, then I'll be back with you. Annoyingly, Marvel Legends boxes are frustrating to carry a lot because they're slightly tilted and you kind of pick them up all together and they slide. It's an entire thing. Graphic novels and other related things now. Ms. Marvel, is it Magnificent Ms. Marvel? Just says Ms. Marvel. Army of One, which I don't know, somebody might have ordered it, we'll see. Part of the Partworks DC Comics Legends of Batman in there. Yes, we can get the Partworks. We only get them to order, though. Simply because, although they actually are pretty good value for money in terms of what we can get, they are just mass-produced from newsagents, so they don't really have much in the way of like cool collectible value. So if you want a Partworks thing, and there's Deadpool and Star Trek and Marvel and DC and various other characters and universes, just give us a shout. We can get you set up for them. Older ones, more of an issue. Back order now. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers volumes 1, 2, and 3, all ordered for the same dude. He wanted. I was looking at buying like the really nice deluxe hardback thing, but they're like £80 at the moment. So for the exact same comic books, he's going to pay 45 quid. So yeah. First volume of Bleed 'em Dry, which frustratingly we never got all the issues and we really wanted it because nobody ordered it until it was already coming in, and I was a bit late. It's my own fault. But it does look very, very cool. Looking married. Dawn of X volume. What are we on now? Volume 13. Still carrying on with this one. There's literally one guy who gets these because, for the most part, people on the X-Men comics just go for like a particular character or whatever. This guy's like, no, I want all of them like this. So every month he gets a couple extras. Sandman Universe presents Books of Magic, which I really shouldn't be reading, but it didn't grab my attention, unfortunately. Latest of Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil trade. Got a couple of copies of one in, so that way around. If anyone needs one of these, it is one of the best things I'm reading at the moment, so I would highly recommend it. And not Simon Spurrier's Hellblazer. Milligan, Spencer, Comancelli, Landini, Bisley, and Murphy, in fact, doing this volume of Hellblazer, which I think is getting near the end of the last of the original Vertigo Hellblazer. Let's check how many more to go on that one. Angel and Spike trade, volume 1, the first of these ones, created by somebody who's problematic to say the least. But still, other people are doing it, so it'll probably be okay. And it is what feeds it, which is really, really cool bit of Southern Fried Gothic horror. It absolutely rocked when Scout were getting this in. Huge seller. We struggled to keep up with it. So if you missed out on it and you want it, let us know. We've only got the one copy of this because it's still Scout. They're not the biggest company in the world, so don't go crazy on their stuff. If you want it, let me know. Comic books now, and this is the bit where it should pay off that I'm standing here instead. First off, right, hang on. Let me just rearrange things ever so slightly so I can pull things out without causing issues. Right, okay. American Vampire, 1976, which I think a lot of people are down for that one, but it's doing okay. Avengers / Savage, which is first of many of the King in Black spin-offs we're going to have today. It is very well. I say King in Black heavy week. It's 2 weeks, so it's going to be like a bumper crop of King in Black. Batman versus Catwoman issue 3. Isn't there a massive gap between 1 and 2, and then no time over between 2 and 3? Regular but variant there for me, which looks very, very funky. Really do like that one. Speaking of Scouts, got a new one by them, Black Cotton, which there was Valerie Blackman did book Checkmate. I can't remember what the first book in the series was, where it's kind of like a reversal of the black-white power dynamic. Specifically, the Batman was in this country, this one's in America, but I'm definitely interested in that. I'm going to take a look to it. It's a lot of stuff to be said about that kind of thing. Black Hammer Visions issue 1. We only get the Black Hammer stuff from the one guy who really likes Black Hammer. Black Widow. We get a few of these because it's cool, and the covers generally having pretty darn striking. Norton Cross. Thank you very much. And then Cable, which interest has kind of drifted away from Cable a little bit, but I like the idea of the younger Cable. I was hoping it could be this cool thing which I was going to jump onto, but still, people are buying it, so that's nice. Tennessee Coates, is it still him? Yes. Captain America, which went on a bit of a height, although Black Panther's been on a longer one. Sorry, not Captain America. First one for me, I think. Champions Outlaw. Totally wasn't going to be getting this, but I really enjoyed the first issue, and then I read issue 2 and thought this is really good. By the time issue 3 came out, I'm like, what am I doing? It's going to be an entire new Young Justice thing again. Just buy it. You don't want to reject. You don't want to hate the fact that you missed it. Commanders in Crisis next, which I've been getting really good reviews. Not something I've read. Literally only get the one copy in for somebody, but people do talk quite highly about it. Latest now for Critical Role Vox Machina, Origins Volume 3. If you are down for stuff on the League of Comic Geeks thing, make sure you're down for the correct stuff from Critical Role Vox Machina, because there's a whole bunch of stuff they're doing, including some OGNs. Don't want to order extras or basically not order enough, so keep an eye out for that one. Speaking of, hang on, slightly mixed up there. That is a King in Black thing. It needs to go somewhere slightly different. New Daredevil, which is tied to the King in Black, which is the one I'm really looking forward to. It's still Zdarsky, who's been absolutely brilliant. Darth Vader, nice cover for that one. Kind of minimalist, but I like it. There's another one. I think somebody may have ordered this one, but I can't remember. DC Love is a Battlefield. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy on the cover, so hopefully they're going to do something good with those characters. Devil's Red Bride, my personal little pick there of Samurai Revenge. Kieran Gillen's Eternals. I've still not read issue 1 of it. I've got a couple kicking around. I should give it a go. People are talking very hard. This one is, after Marnia's Calgar, I think it is our best-selling, which is also Kieran Gillen. It's our best-selling Marvel book. I think it beats even Wolverine and the core X-Men title. Maybe not by much, but what's Kevin Scott doing in there? Might give it a look. Excellence for the person who gets excellence, and family tree for the person who gets family tree. Okay, we got here Fantastic Four, another King in Black. Although I do like that cover, it's kind of like horror movie cover, and I like that. On to Future State now, and this is 2 weeks worth of Future State. We're pretty much the end of it now, so I don't feel like I need to go into this. But honestly, apologies if you wanted a Future State one and you haven't got it, because you never told us you wanted it, and this is simply, too much risk of us ending with loads we don't want. Starting off, one for me then, the Dark Detective, issue 3 with a variant cover. Regular cover there for everyone else. It has been really good. Really enjoyed it. It makes me think that the new detective series is absolutely brilliant. I'm very glad I put my name down for it. Justice League next. Not very good for that one. Another one for me, which has been slightly more disappointing, I hate to say, which is the next Batman. With the regular Fs and the people as well. It does have some cool stories in there, but the actual Batman one just leaves me feeling a little bit like let down. It feels thin. Nightwing, which I think is just there for the loyalty people to get Nightwing. Robin Eternal. Superman. First of Superman 1, Superman Wonder Woman. And then the next Superman one. Worlds of War? Yes, Worlds of War. And then finally, Immortal Wonder Woman. So, you've got some Future State stuff, got some to collect. Last week, we got Grendel, Kentucky issue 1, which arrived well after it was due. This is no fault of the store at all. He's been ordered since they were doing it, and basically it's an issue with them getting to Diamond. And I did a review of it, and basically raved about it. It's absolutely brilliant. And I joked in the interview, the review, that since like issue 2, 3, and 4 is already out, really hope they just all send them next week. Grendel, Kentucky 2, 3, and 4. Got the entire run now to read. So I'm really looking forward to that. I didn't want to put it down as like. Sorry, I'm looking at this now thinking, really? No, you obviously meant the Future State stuff, didn't you? Okay, sorry. Really looking forward to it. AWA, I've already got like one thing on my best of the year list already. That one might actually be a very cheeky additional one. It's absolutely brilliant, but technically it came out last year, so just we didn't get it. Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm hearing a lot of stuff about Guardians of the Galaxy at the moment, with the characters changing up and going like different paths. Unfortunately, like 11 issues in right now, but we should be able to get the first volume as trade. If you basically missed out on it, give me a shout, because I think people could have unfortunately missed the boat on it and are going to regret it. Issue 2. I thoroughly enjoyed issue 1, so much so that I've added the second issue onto my pull list as a variant cover. From Vault Comics now, Heavy issue 5. Which has been just a riot, really. It's so silly. I kind of find it hard to take it seriously, but I thoroughly enjoy the fact that it's not very serious. Another one from Vault, though, Hollow Heart, which looks very, very cool. Kind of sci-fi horror looking thing there, very neon and odd for a horror one, but really looking forward to giving that one a read. Might be my review title for today, in fact. Speaking of the horror that I've really enjoyed, Homesick Pilots issue 3. First 2 have been brilliant. Immortal Hulk, Flatline now. This one is not Alan Ewing, it's Declan Shalvey doing both the art and the writing, and I really like Declan Shalvey, but I know I think 3 of the people who are down for Immortal Hulk are only down for it because it's Al Ewing on it, so I'm not sure everyone's going to want that one. So if we've got some, give me a shout. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon issue 2. Latest Iron Man. I don't know if he's still doing the whole ethical billionaire story. Maybe he got bored of it. I know it's been playing off quite nicely what's happened in Daredevil, though, so I'm still a fan. I Walk with Monsters by Christopher Cornell. name rings a bell. Yeah. Really frustratingly, they short shipped us, and I decided, being the store owner, I gave the two other people down for issue 1, and I figured I'd wait. It's now going out of print, and I have to get a second print of issue 1. Very frustrating. I really liked it. Kick-Ass Hit Girl, issue 4. It's King in Black now. The main King in Black. Paul Cornell, thank you, sorry. Christopher Cantwell, that's the Christopher I was thinking of, because he's doing something else that I'll see earlier. Like, I recognise that. But yeah, Stunning Kate's King in Black. And then, not Ta-Nehisi Coates, but the King in Black, Black Panther. And then, also got King in Black, Planet of the Symbiotes. And King in Black, Thunderbolts. You think we're done with King in Black? Why not do a King in Black? Next up, though, we do still have a couple of spares of waiting to be collected. The third printing of issue 1 of this, because it was a very, very popular one. But we have enough of the issue 2 for everyone who's down for it to basically get their own copies of it. All I can do, again, is kind of apologise on that one, because of the size of it and the fact that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is far from the most popular thing we sell. Sorry, bit tape on the back of that one. I'll peel off later without damaging it. We basically went for 2 copies of it. And then a whole bunch of people went, that sounds great, let's get it. So get on League of Comic Geeks. You can actually look ahead and see lots coming out in 2 months and order it from us, and it's brilliant, because then we don't have things go wrong. Dugan's Marauders, which is still an awful lot of fun. Marvel, I think it's just Marvel, isn't it? Because there's so many things going on with the Marvel name at the moment. Snapshots of Marvel, X Marvels. It's just a Marvel. Miskatonic, issue 4 now. Do not miss this one. It was a nice idea, but MODOK, Head Games, issue 2. Hey, look who it is, guys. Haven't seen her for a while. And just a quite cool cover that is literally a giant whiskey in his brain there. I really should read MODOK. I'm looking forward to seeing the TV series. It looks very, very cool. First, Morbius now. And apologies, we've only got 2 copies of this one in, only 2 people asked for it. Apologies, but that's all we've got. Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology, doing what it's doing. And one another of my personal favourites, Once and Future. Kieran Gillen. Can you tell I like Kieran Gillen? I really should read Eternal, shouldn't I? I think it was the 1 in 10 variant cover I picked up myself on that one, but I am liking it. It's just an absolutely brilliant read. From Boom Studios, Origins, and another one from Boom. There's a laptop, it's very precariously balanced where it is at the moment, because it's not used to being that high up. To be very careful. One from Eric Larson, I think it is, Orcs, which just looks brilliant. Got like an almost a Murder Hobo feel to it, but hopefully without quite as many wangs. Picked up the latest issue of Murder Hobo. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's quite vulgar and disgusting, but if you like vulgar and disgusting, it's right up your alley. This one, just adventuring party on orcs rather than humans, and it feels like a bit of an RPG riff, so definitely pay attention to that one. Horror, which I thoroughly enjoyed issue 1 of. A picture of everything else. Absolutely beautiful looking comic book with a great idea for a story, so fingers crossed it's going to carry on being good. I have put it onto my pull list after reading issue 1. Power Pack Outlawed. This is one of the situations where the League of Comic Geeks has been doing me some favours. A couple of people have gone and added this on, never told me they wanted this until I saw that issue 3 was coming in, and all of a sudden I had people down on the pull for it. So I am trying to chase those back up. But at least I can do that. It actually gives me a list of what everyone wants in one place, and I can use it to actually hunt things down. That is box 2 of 3. Next up, big release of Image Comics this week, Rage in Black. I have literally 1 copy of it. I'm not even sure I'm going to sell this one. Image have absolutely been pushing this one like crazy, but I have no idea if it's any good. I might give it a review if nobody else claims it. But check out what the people are saying about it. It's got a lot of buzz. From Scout Comics, Recount issue 2. Issue 1 was actually quite a lot of fun, and this is one of the first ones they've done where they deliberately gave it like a whole bunch of time between 2 and 3. Sorry, 1 and 2 to give comic book stores a chance to modify orders and all. Really like they did that. On a similar vein of elections going weird, Red Atlantis from Aftershock. Latest Rorschach in variant cover there. People's labels look cool. I do like the boldness of that cover. That is very, very pretty. I've been enjoying that one more than I thought, if I'm completely honest. Scouts on issue 2, nice bit of post-apocalyptica there. Only got the one of this. We've still got a spare issue 1 if you wants to give it a try. It has been getting good reviews. Second Coming, The Only Begotten Son, issue 2, which I've not even picked up the first issue of this series. Didn't really love the first lot, unfortunately. Another one from Aftershock called Shadow Doctor. Don't really know much about this one, but I don't know. There was something about the title, something about the cover, made me want to check that one out. Space Bastards, issue 1. We've still got issue 2. We've still got issue 1 for this one. No idea what's happening to it. When this arrived, I got a bit confused. I'm going to email my sales rep later to find out what's happened to that one. Another bit of King in Black now. I'm getting 2 King in Black stories this week. Ugh. But Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I do like Miles. Got a great creative team at the moment. Mixture of brilliant artist and brilliant writer. And it feels way more into like the whole teenager going through some crap than Spider-Man does at the moment, which is fine. Spider-Man as a character has grown up and he's moved on from that. But if you want that kind of story, Miles is the way to go. Speaking of just regular old Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man! Looks like there's mob. Could be. Hang on, no. The nail polish. Not sure. That might be a clue there for you. I'll have to read it and find out. But don't worry, we have more spider things going on. Spider-Woman this time, which is not a King in Black one. So well done. You don't have to put up with that. Star Trek Voyager 7's Reckoning, issue 4. A new one from Behemoth, however you want to pronounce it. Whether you put the stress is up to you, I suppose. This is a company which I've kind of drifted away from and not really paid attention to, but they've done a couple of really good things recently that have absolutely blown my mind. So I'm giving a chance to try something a little bit a chance to try something that's like a completely unique thing. 2 things I've really enjoyed from there has been a video game and a movie, comic book. This one, I think, unless I'm very mistaken, is a brand new intellectual property, and I'm hoping that it's going to stand up to what else they've done is really cool. Flicking through, I do like the art style. It's kind of over the top and like bold lines and all that kind of thing. Because I like Zdarsky, I picked up Stillwater. We're now on to issue 6 of it, and it's been absolutely brilliant. Definitely not the horror that I usually go for, but nice bit of suburban creepiness, which is very, very cool. A little bit more King in Black now, just to the hell of it. Sword. Not the same sword from One Division, I've been told. Tank Girl, or King Tank Girl, should I say. And it's only just occurred to me when we got this in, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself for this. It's issue 3. I should have figured it out by now. On our list, it didn't come in under K for King Tank Girl. It came at the top, apostrophe King, and it only just occurred to me then that apostrophe is used as an abbreviation. It's basically because there's things that should be at the beginning of that word that aren't there anymore. Excellent. Taskmaster issue 3, which apparently is now worth a whole bunch of money on eBay. Don't ask us for it. We've got the 2 in that people asked for. It's Taskmaster. It's not like we expected loads of interest in it. Thor issue 12. Donny Cates still carrying on doing that. It is a King Brilliant decision. I'm annoyed it took me 2 months to figure it out. Transformers Escape issue 2. That's the only Transformers one we've got this week, though. Usually, like Transformers, one of the big things. True Lies and Fabulous Killjoy's National Anthem, which I have fallen in love with, by the way. I reviewed issue 1, and it was one of those like. Anyone who knows Gerard Way's comic book writing style, you know he's a massive Grant Morrison fan. You know he has spent his entire career trying to beat Grant Morrison as hard as he possibly can be. This is the first time he's succeeded, and in my personal opinion, he is better than he's ever been because of it, but he's moved through it, if you get what I mean. Like, he's not just that anymore, and I really, really like that. Let's see what K's doing. Truth Justice number 1, Vixen Against the Gods. Literally no idea what's going on. This one, first when I ordered it, I thought it was a Superman thing because I didn't see the picture of it. I just saw the title, and we have a couple of Superman fans. So yeah, I'll read that one and see what the hell's going on. Next, we've got Vampirella issue 17, including some of the variants. Apologies, that's the cosplay variant, which I usually put. In fact, it's kind of hard to do a Vampirella variant where you're not going to have somebody not wearing much. Sorry, it's just the way it is. From Aftershock Comics now, the Miranda Brothers. Really solid start. But I am going to have to pick this up in trade because every copy's been selling out. But We Live looks very, very cool indeed. Speaking of earlier, like one of our more popular things, which isn't Miners Calgar or Eternals, Wolverine, Black, White, and Bird. Did really enjoy issue 1 of this one. Never picked up 2. In fact, I never actually bought issue 1. I read it, thoroughly enjoyed it, but I figured it's an anthology about Wolverine. It's not anything that's going to really hold my interest. But Wolverine fans are loving it, so maybe I'm wrong there. Who knows? Right, almost done. I can tell I'm struggling to keep things upright at the back of the box now. X-Force. This dude here has been getting some column inches at the moment on some geek sites. I had that 100 times, and I got this lousy t-shirt. I do like the cover. It's nice and bold and a lot going on there. Feels like it's part of the story rather than just an advert. I do prefer when covers do that. But now we have X-Men Legends issue 1. All New Mutant Milestone. I don't know, is it? I'll take their word for it. But that's it. That's all the comic books. Now, you can probably tell that there was a lot more there than there usually is for a new comic book day, because we got Bagger All last week, which is a UK problem. Sorry about that. For anyone watching the States, you're probably wondering where all this stuff's coming out. But that's what we've got, and that means it's now already 12:30. The chances of me getting these invoices sent out today are now pretty much vanished, I'm afraid. So if you don't get anything, I'm sorry. If you do, congratulations. You're one of the few lucky ones. But honestly, it's unlikely that this is going to happen. I'm going to come in tomorrow and probably spend a vast portion of my day in the shop again, basically getting this all sorted out, and then come back in again and after to post things. I'm really sorry, but when we get a late delivery and I have to invoice and pack things up, it just takes that extra little bit longer. So I do apologize. I'll do my best. I promise I will. But that's it from me. I am also, because I'm going to need a break, I'm going to do a review later. Not literally what I'm going to do yet. I'll find something that looks cool. Until then, take it easy and stay safe. Bye.